Hey, it's been a year since the toilet paper pandemic. Stay tuned. A lot's changed since then. You'll see. Hello, welcome back to Pine Meadows Hobby Farm. I'm your host, Jerry Hanson. So, wow, a lot of things happening in the world today, and um, one of the things I went to work, and my work is stepping up. Preliminary barriers to deal with this because I do work in a hospital. And today, out on the emergency room ramp, the entrance to the emergency room, they set up the triage tent. They want to be able to take care of people who are, uh, who are ill with a communicable disease, that they could triage them there. And so just random people that walk into the hospital and start infecting the vulnerable patients in the hospital, so they can somehow treat them and keep it at bay out in this tent. And good on the hospital for taking steps in providing these measures. I applaud them. Another thing that is noticeable is, of course, last week I noted that people were making a crazy run on toilet paper, and I suggested maybe buying a bidet for cleaning yourselves. Well, apparently my video had caught a lot of attention and shared on Facebook, and that video caused a run on Amazon's bidet, so they are completely sold out. And I'm not sure if it's solely because of my video, because I recommended it, or it could be. But that was one of the alternatives. There are other alternatives for personal hygiene out there. You just have to look into it for yourself and figure it out what's going to work best for you with what's available out there. Speaking of hygiene, I walked through Walmart tonight, and this is what I found. The entire 2 aisles of paper products are completely gone. Hardly anything left. I found this funny little product I'd never noticed before if it wasn't for the emptiness. And it was dude hygiene papers, dude wipes. That's crazy, dude. That's right. 1 year ago today, we had the great toilet paper pandemic. Isn't that funny? So you see me 1 year ago today, and now today. Yep, I got a little bit fuzzier in the face, among other things. Well, yeah, I had fuzz in the face too, but it's interesting how things cycle. But we survived. We all survived the toilet paper pandemic. We were innovative, we creative, we figured it out. And I don't think anybody died for lack of toilet paper. So store shelves are now fully stocked. And there's no problem with buying toilet paper. Doesn't seem to be any limitations to be able to buy toilet paper. So it seems life is getting back to a little bit of sense of normalcy, with a couple of other hiccups along the way, but still got the masks that we have to wear in some states. Some states have cleared that out. And it does seem overall the numbers are on the decline, at least where we're at in our little microclimate, if you will. And we managed to skate through this. I know that when the pandemic first hit, just before we realized there was a pandemic, I know some of us were sick and didn't know what we were sick with. We just took a bunch of naps and got ourselves up, dusted ourselves off, and carried on with life. And unfortunately, some people of our neighbors didn't fare too well because they had underlying conditions. So I we still have a road ahead of us. We're still trying to recoup from all of this. I remember shared with you guys my grandfather's memoirs of him surviving through the pandemic some years ago. And I will share that link here so you guys can hear what they did in their day during the original swine flu pandemic. And they had to make do with what they had. Uh, they didn't have all the tools then that they have now, and all the medicines that we have today. They dealt with what they knew, what would work for them. And they did pretty good because a lot of people survived, but a lot of people died. Anyway, that's all I have to say on this subject is the toilet paper pandemic. It seems like it's coming to an end, but as far as the other flus, the flu seasons, if you will, yeah. By the way, spring is really close. Getting excited for spring. Got a lot going on. It's the busiest time of the year for a homesteader, so stay tuned for those videos. I'm Jerry Hanson, your host. This is Pine Meadows Hobby Farm. I want to thank you guys for sharing our adventures with us. Please stay tuned for more videos. You could do that by subscribing and then clicking that bell icon that alerts you to new videos as I do upload them. Something else you can do for me is please click that share button. Sharing our videos on your social media platforms helps us out. Leave a comment or question or a tip. I really enjoy reading your tips, and I share some valuable tips that you guys leave me on my YouTube channel so we can share the wealth of knowledge on the University of YouTube. That's what it's all about. Hey, be safe and always be kind. We'll see you guys in the next episode. All right? Bye-bye.